So now it is started.
So very good evening to all of the students and respected teachers. जैसा कि कल हमारा जो प्रोग्राम था उसमें हमने कुछ स्क्रैच के बारे में सीखा था और एक गेम सिंपल सा एक स्टोरी का गेम हमने बनाया था. ओके, सो all the link and all the resources material will share to you, and you have to do just go to home and start the learning by yourself or by taking help from one website, that is planetcode.in. जो मैं आपको आज पूरा डिटेल्स बताऊंगा planetcode.in के बारे में कि कैसे हम उसमें अपनी खुद की गेम डेवलपमेंट की जर्नी स्टार्ट करते हैं. कल जैसे हमने कुछ स्क्रैच में एक एनिमेशन स्टोरी बनाई थी, सेम वैसे ही हम आज एक स्क्रैच में गेम बनाएंगे, एक अच्छा सा गेम बनाएंगे. देन वी विल मूव टू द कंस्ट्रक्ट टू, एंड एट द लास्ट 15 minutes we will teach you about the one website, planetcode.in. That this is the website made by the government of India and Niti Aayog in collaboration with Dell Technologies and Learning Foundation. Okay, so I think all the students knows about the scratch.mit.edu. This is the official website where you have to make your own games on the 2D platforms. Okay, so yesterday I make a one story, social story, that one student is new to the school and he went to the school and asked for the help to the other students. So I made a simple story. Today I am making a new game. It's a very interesting game. In this game, a shark will be there and there will be a small two fish. Okay, so just first of all of the students, I requested that you just sign in on your account and log in with your credentials. Okay, so just after this, just make your own game with and write it your own any game which you are making. Okay, so I am making the scary shark game. Okay, you can see that I am making a scary shark game. uh, for this for this I am taking the three fish. One is uh, shark and other one is two fish. Okay, so I have yesterday told you that there are the three tasks available on the scratch platforms. Like first one is you have to select the background, and second one is you have to select the character, and third one is you have to select the programming and coding. So as we have learned yesterday some programming of the scratch. So today I will teach you more about it, and how can you design your own sprite, or how can you uh, start the game over the game. So today I will teach you about all the things. So firstly I will select the backdrop, as this is my one task. So I will select again the background of the sea, because you know better that the fishes are swimming or movement in the sea only. Okay, so I have selected one backdrop. So just go to the backdrop, choose a backdrop which suits on your game. Okay, I will choose another backdrop, underwater too. Okay, so as soon as you choose the backdrop, like you can see that where you have chosen the backdrop, just click on the backdrop and go to the backdrops, and you can see it that you have selected the two backdrop, and the backdrop which you have not needed, so just click on delete option and it will delete. Okay, so I have chosen the two backdrop for my game. So just you have to write down the backdrop, that which you backdrop have to select it first. Okay, so just now click on the sprite, delete this sprite, because we have to needed a sprite of shark and other two fishes that are available in the scratch only. So we have to not download the or upload the sprite from the Google Chrome. So just simply click on the choose a sprite option, and just simply click here, write shark. Okay, so you just selected a shark in it. Okay, I think all of you have got it, that how can they select the shark. Okay, so no problem for this, that how can you select the shark from the game. Okay, so just you have to choose a shark in your game. After this I will select two more fish. Okay, so just click on the search option and just click on the fish. Okay, you can see that I have selected the fish one, and also I once selected one more fish for my game. So I just go to the fish option and I will select the fish. Okay, so you have seen that I have selected the two fish, but here is problem that both two fish are of same color, so we will not find out that which one we have the shape fish or which one is toxic fish. Means in our game the shark have to eat the safe fish and avoid the toxic fish. So for this you have to see that what are available costumes in the scratch. So just go to the costume. Okay, or just select the costume any of, because we have already selected this costume, so I have selected another costume or this costume or any other. Okay, so I have selected one another fish. Okay, so with the same just go to the costumes and select any one besides this. Okay, I think you got it that how can you choose the fish. Just go to the sprite option and select as click on the shark or click fish for adding the sprite. Okay, I think these two options you got it that how can you select the sprite. Okay, so our main target is completed. Now we will move to the our third steps, that is the programming of the fish. As you know that in this game we have to eat the safe fish and avoid the toxic fish. Okay, so as you see that in the shark is so much big and it eats always the fish around it that comes around them. Okay, so मीन्स मेरे गेम की जो कंडीशंस है वो ये है कि हमें अपनी फिश को टॉक्सिक फिश से अवॉइड करना है. अगर ये टॉक्सिक फिश खाएगी तो क्या है इसका साइज भी क्या है डिक्रीज हो जाएगा, और साथ में इसका जो स्कोर और लाइफ भी मैं यहाँ पे इंक्लूड करेंगे वो भी क्या है कम हो जाएगा. ओके, आई थिंक you all have got it कि what's my game is. My game is that my shark will movement according to my mouse. Means जो मैं शार्क की पूरी कमांडिंग है वो मैं अपने हाथ पे रखूंगा. और जो ये फिशेस हैं आप देख रहे हो कि दो these are the two fishes, yellow one and orange one. In this yellow one is safe fish and orange one is toxic fish. Okay, so we have to avoid the shark to eat the orange fish. Okay, so now start the game. As I told you that my shark, this shark will be movement according to my mouse pointer. Okay, this fish is movement according to my mouse pointer means that it will it will move around the it will move around my mouse pointer. Means जो ये शार्क है इसका मूवमेंट मेरे माउस पॉइंटर के अकॉर्डिंग होगा. ठीक है, आई थिंक सबको समझ में आ गया. तो एज यू नो दैट टुमारो yesterday I told you that how can you start your own game. So just go to the events, click on the flag. Okay, my game will be start through the flag. I told you that you can start your own game by choosing any button or any flag or by clicking this. I have chosen the flag button. Okay, so when flag clicked, okay, let's start our game. Okay, as you see that my shark size is so much big, so we can reduce the size or we can set the size. So for this, firstly I will go to the show option in my looks. Okay, so I just simply click on the show button and just simply drag and drop it. Okay, after this you can go to the looks option again and you can see the option set size to 100%. You can set size to 100, not half, around 50%. Okay, so when you click it you can see that uh, uh, okay, I have selected for this width because you have to select it this width. Don't worry, I have to also reduce this side, this width also. So just again, I am just writing again. When flag click, go to the looks option, click on the show, okay, and set size to 50%. Okay, you can write it also here 50%. Okay, I think you all have got it. Just click on it and you can see that all of my fish are of small size as compared to before. I can also just copy in it. So all of my fish will be now at smaller size. Now it seems good than before. Okay. So as I told you that this shark will be moved according to my conditions, and these two fishes is moving around their own. Means जो ये शार्क है इसकी पूरी कमांड मेरे हाथ में होगी, बट ये दोनों जो फिशेज हैं एज नॉर्मल जो इन द सी जो फिश मूवमेंट करती है, मीन्स द फिश आर मूवमेंट अकॉर्डिंग बाय देयर ओन इन द सी, सेम दे विल मूवमेंट in this stage only. Okay, so let's start our game. For this, okay, for this I will choose the conditions. As you know that by the control we can choose the condition. Control block is used for the condition. So I go to the control and I will choose the forever block. Why I have chosen the forever block? Because the forever block will continuously run until in this block the condition will become true. Means forever block को मैंने इसलिए लिया है कि मुझे अपने गेम में कंटिन्यूएशंस रखना है जब तक कि मेरी कंडीशंस वो ट्रू रहती हैं. ओके, गॉट इट. So again, what I am saying that this shark will go movement according to my mouse pointer. So for this, I have to choose one distance for the mouse pointer. As it will be greater than that value, it will start moving. Okay. So for this, you have to choose conditions. Okay. Just go to the again control block and choose one condition, that is if then. Means this is the statement and this is the condition and this is the statement. Means as soon as our statement and condition will true, my game will continuously follow the condition. Okay, I think you have got it that why is forever and why is if then condition is used. Okay, then I will simply go to the operator. As I told you yesterday, that operator is that block used for the mathematical operations. Means it is that block is used for the mathematical operation. Here we have to choose a distance that is greater than some value. So we have to choose the greater operator, and you can select from here that less than, greater than, or equal to. So we will choose here greater. Okay, so just pick a block and drop it here. Okay, and I will write down a distance around something 10. Okay, as I told you that whenever distance to moist pointer means whenever my distance to moist pointer will be greater than 10, my shark will point according to my moist pointer. Okay, for this you have to go to the sensing option, and you can see that after the three blocks there is an option distance to moist pointer. It means whenever your distance will be greater than 10, the shark will point according to my moist pointer. And where is the option about the point towards moist pointer? It is available in the motion block, and go to the option just below point in direction 90. Here is a block that is point towards moist pointer. Okay, so as soon as I click on the flag, you can see that my shark will movement according to my moist pointer, because here my distance is greater than 10 also, and it will follow the conditions. Yes, it will become the condition is true, so it will follow according to my condition that point towards moist pointer when there is distance to moist pointer is greater than 10. I think you have all got it there here only, that how can you select the distance to moist pointer. Just go to the sensing and pick the distance to moist pointer, then go to the option for in the motion there is point towards moist pointer. Means as soon as our distance is greater than 10, the shark will move movement according to my moist pointer. Okay, then we have to move the shark by some steps, because as you know the motions come when we will give any movement steps. I think change in x, change in y, change in positive x, change in negative y, means this is the option for the up, down, right, left. But here we have to do the give the motion only for the movement. So I will choose the movement block and just I drop it here. So as you see that as I will start, that my shark will uh, movement according to my mouse pointer. I think all of you have got it. It's a very simple, that you have to just click on the flag just so, and it will set size to 50%, And again, if distance, I have given one condition here for the mouse pointer. Like if you have to do any movement for the mouse, you can simply choose distance to mouse pointer, something the value which you want, and then point towards mouse pointer, and you have to do movement. I think you have all cleared here. So s- s- let's begin to next step. Okay, as you see that in the game you have seen one game over screen. So for this I will go to the paint option. Okay, then I will go to the text option. Okay, just remember what I have said, that just simply click on the paint option, then go to the text option. After that, just simply click on it and write whatever you want to write. Okay, okay, whatever you want to write, just simply write it. Okay, I have written the game over condition. Okay, so just simply you have to change the font of that. Just simply click on it and make the any font in which you like. Okay, just simply click on this upper blue line and make them larger. Okay, now it seems problem to us with the color. So just go to the fill option and choose any dark color for our game. Okay, now you can see that our game over will show or will appear like this. Okay, so you can also made any sprite by this, like start, play, credits, anything. You just make like this. What you have to do, you have to just simply click on the paint, then go to the text option. After that, just write the text whatever you want to write, and then after you have to change the pixels so that you can also make any pixels which you want. Okay, so I have chosen here pixel. Okay, so you can choose it. Okay, so you can also change the position by the select. Okay, so all of you have got it. Okay, so as you know, whenever we start the game over will not appear. Game over will appear when my lives will become zero, or my score will become something. But here I have taken the lives. Okay, so for this I will firstly made the two variables what lives. So variable is used for and to storing the value. So I will here make any variables for my game. Okay, so firstly I will make a variable score. You can see that just you have to just simply click on the variable, make a variable, and select any variable which you want. Okay, after that I will again make a variable lives. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so in my game there are two variables here. One is score and another one is lives. Okay, as you know that in the initial when you play the game, you have some lives in you have. So I will add some lives, or I will set. So how can you set the lives? Again, you go to the events option, like one flag clicked. Okay, so firstly you have to set the something, means you have to set the variable, any variable you want to set the range. You have to set the value in that variable. So just go to the variable option and just select the set. Okay, as soon as you select the set, you can see that the variable that you have made by this is appear here. So you can see that we have made two variables like score and lives. So here that variables is visible. So firstly I will take the lives. Okay, so firstly I will take the lives. How many lives I want? So I will take the 5 lives. Okay, you can see that I have 5 lives with us. Okay, so as I told you that whenever our lives become zero, then then game over screen will appear. So for this, you have to give the condition of lives equal to zero. Okay, I think you have got it. Means I am saying that जो गेम ओवर की स्क्रीन अपीयर तब होगी जब हमारे पास लाइव्स क्या है जीरो हो जाएंगे. Okay, so for this we have to give one conditions. So again I will go to the control and I will choose the forever button here, and I will again choose the if conditions, because we have to make this condition continuation, because lives will decreases, and when it becomes zero then always this condition will follow. So I will choose here what when if lives equal to 0, then broadcast to. Yesterday I told you the that how can you interlink the two sprites. Here is also I have made a one sprite game over, so it will interlink with the lives. When lives equal to 0, then the game over will the game over screen will appear, or game over sprite will appear. Okay, so for this I will go to the operator and I will select the option equal to, because our lives when it become equal to 0. Okay, so for this I will go to the variable and choose the likes variable. If likes equal to 0, what I said, I have to broadcast one message because I have to interlink it. Okay, so I broadcast message what? Game over. I think you have understand that how can you make the game over screen and how can you broadcast game over. I think the concept is clear to you that the broadcast game over screen will appear when the life is equal to 0. So I will go to the game over option, and when the flag I will choose the option when flag click. As you know that the when the game is started, the game over screen will not there, so I will hide it by the going to the looks option and I will hide it. Okay, as you see that when I click the flag, game over screen will be hide from my stage. Okay, but game over screen when will appear? When I will receive the message of the game over, then then the game over sprite will show here. So I will go to the option what? When I receive game over, because here's broadcasting message of what? If lives equal to 0, then broadcast game over. And as I told you yesterday that how can you interlink the sprite like own sprite or any other sprite. So by the broadcast message you can send the message to any sprite or to the own. Okay, so I will, when I receive game over, I will simply change the backdrop to underwater too, and then it will show it. So just go to the show option and it will show. Okay, fine. I think you have all understand the concept here, that what I have done. I have done that when flag clicked, it will show. Okay, then I will set the size to 50%, and then forever if distance to moist pointer is greater than 10, means I have chosen some distance that as soon as it will be greater than 10, then this shark will point towards my moist pointer and then it will move 10 steps. Okay, then I will go to the flag option, and then when I click flag, okay, the life set to 5 forever. If life equal to 0, then broadcast game over. I think you have all clear the concept of this, that how can we make our game over, or how can we movement of shark by the moist pointer. Okay, then move to the our safe fish. You can see that I have taken two fish. Yeah, the yellow fish is safe fish and this orange fish is toxic fish. As you know that keep in the sea, the movement of any fish is by the angles or by the degrees. So for this we will choose the option here, turn 15 degrees. Okay, but for this I have to again choose the condition. What condition I have to choose? Forever, because we have to move continuously this until the game over screen will not appear. So for this I will again go to the control option and I will write here turn 15 degree. But as soon as you write turn 15 degree, it will continuously turn 15 degrees and it will around 360 degree. You can see that it will round 360 degree, but but our face is not moving like this. Our face is always moving up and down motion. So what we have to do, we have to range the angle in some values like random values, or minus 15 to plus 15, or minus 20 to 1 plus 20. So for this, go to the operators, choose a random value here. Okay, just choose a random like this. I have chosen for the down minus 15 degrees and for the up plus 15 degrees. So you can see that now my fish will not 360-degree rotate, it will up and down. Then I have to move. I have to move this fish. So for this movement of this fish, we have to go to the motion and just click on the move 10 steps. Okay, as soon as I click it, because you can see that our fish is hiding in the stage. It is not saying in the particular in my screen it will hide in the stage. So for this, one option is coming in the motion block. You have to just remember that motion if on edge bounce. Okay, I have just simply wait. What is this? I am telling you what is this. This is my stage and this is my game screen. So whenever the sprite or character is hiding behind this screen or uh, besides this edge, okay, so when you choose this option, what if an edge bounce, so what this option will do, it will hit whenever my sprite will click, when my sprite will hit this edge, these are the edges of your games, so it will bounce back to my game screen. Means whenever any sprite will hit this edge, so it will bounce back. Now you can see that if I click on this, so you can see that my face is moving so much fastly. So for this, you can also speed down this face. Just write down this move 5 steps. So now you can see that your fish is movement slowly and it is fine for our game. I think all of you have understand that what I have written this. Firstly, I have when flag click, my fish will show and then set size to 50%. I have minimized the size of my fish. Then I have chosen the option of forever. Then I have given one condition. What as you know that in the sea or in the ocean, the fish movement is around is in the degrees or in the up down behavior. So for this, I have chosen the angles turn 15 degrees, but I have chosen the up down. So that wise I have written minus 15 to 15 degrees. Then for the movement of any sprite, you know, you have to choose the movement move steps. So I have written move 5 steps for the slowdown of the fish movement. Then I have brought down the if and edge bounce because my fish is hiding besides this screen. So for this, I have written this. So all of you have got it till now that what I have done. Okay. Then again, I have just go to the events, then go to the flag option. Okay. Again. Okay. So as you see that my shark is rotating around the sea and it will see these two fishes. Okay, so whenever my shark will see the fishes, it tries to eat the fishes. As you know the behavior of the shark, it is so much huge and very wild and it will eat the whole fishes of the sea. So for this, what I have to do, I have to first I have to set the score because it is my safe fish, and when my shark will eat the safe fish and the score will increase. Okay, so for this, firstly I have to initial set my score to 0. So as you know that whenever you have to set the score, just simply click on the variable set. Okay, just simply click on the score. You can see that now score is set to 0. Okay, now I will choose another condition. As you know that I have chosen forever condition very much because this is the forever means continuation. Whenever the whole conditions under this block will become true, the forever will loop further continuation. Okay, so what I am saying that whenever my shark will do movement in this sea, as soon as it will see the fish, it will eat it. So for this, it's a 2D platform. So and Scratch is not so much high animation. So what I will do, I will simply whenever my shark will touches this fish, simply my shark will eat the fish. Okay, first point is that. As you know that we have 5 lives in it, so I have to uh, again show this fish in my screen. So what I will do, first I will hide this fish whenever shark eat this fish or touch the fish, and after 2 seconds my fish again randomly come to the screen. Okay, so see how can you do it, that the your fish is again come after the shark eat. Okay, so for this, just simply go to the condition block if then. Okay, so what first my condition, that firstly the shark have to eat or have to touch this fish. So for this you have to go to the sensing option and just pick the first block touching mouse pointer. But now the fish is touching not mouse pointer, it is touching shark. Okay, so I will choose, just click on it mouse pointer and choose the shark tool. Like if the fish is touching shark 2, then it will broadcast one message. What? It will broadcast one message that this fish is safe. Okay, fish is safe. Okay, you can see that I have written one message that this fish is safe. Okay, as you see that this is my safe fish, so my score will increase. So what I have to do, I have to now change the score, because in initial we have to set the score, but at the middle of the game we have to change the score. So for this I will go to the score variable and just pick the option of the change. Okay, so here our lives will not change, our score will change. So I will change the score by 10. Okay, so now you got it that what I have done, that whenever my shark will touches or will eat this safe fish, its score will reaches by 10. And whenever my shark will eat this fish, it will hide, means it will hide from this stage. Okay, this is the stage. Okay, as you know that we have 5 lives in our game, so we have to again show this fish after some moment. So for this we have to just wait for some second to again appear the fish in the screen. So just go to the wait option and select the wait command and write down here 2 seconds. Okay, as yesterday I told you that, again I am telling you concept that how can you select the dimensions of your game. You can see that now my fish will appear from the left side, means this safe fish again will appear from the left side. And you can see that in the left again x will be minus 240 and y is 0. So I will select the option from the motion, go to x and y, and I will write down any negative value of x ranging between the minus 240 or 220. Okay, so after this when my fish will appear from the left, it will goes movement vertical upward vertical downward. So for this vertical upward vertical downward we have to choose the value of y in positive or in negative. So we have to choose the random value of y positive or y negative. So for this we will go to the option motion, just select the option go to x and y. Okay, as I told you that my fish will appear from the left side, so I will choose the value of x negative 230. Okay, and as I told you that when my fishes appear here, so it will go upward and downward. So what if we will do, we will just simply click on the operators and pick random value here and write down the random minus 172 plus 70. Okay, again, and it will again show to my screen. This fish again will appear on my screen. As you can see that my one fish is moving, so you can see that. Okay, so you can I will maximize my window, so you can see that my score is increases by 10. Okay, I think all of you have got it this, so I will stop my game here. Okay, again I will choose the backdrop and just deleted that I have not needed this backdrop. Okay, so as you see that I have increases the score by 10 when my fish will eat the safe fish. Okay, so now the toxic fish is also there, so it will same movement as per this fish. So we have to just copy it and just paste it on it. As you can see that my fish will same movement as per this fish. Okay, you can see that my toxic fish is also now do the movement in my screen. Okay, so what I have told you that this is my toxic fish. Shark have to avoid to eat toxic fish. So for this, again, I am going to copy this coding to the toxic fish. Okay, so but we have to change something in our game. What you have to broadcast one another or message to the shark that this is fish is not safe fish. This fish is toxic fish. As you know that this is the fish is toxic fish. Okay, so my message is now changed from the fish is safe to fish is toxic because as I told you that there are two fish, one is safe fish and another one is toxic fish. Now my score will not increase, my score will decrease. Okay, I will decrease the score by -5. Also, I will decrease the lives now. As you know that we have the game over screen, so we have to decrease the lives by -1. So just go to the option change, select the lives and just click on minus, just write on -1. Okay, as you know that my fish, my yellow or my safe fish is up again appeared from the left side, but now I will appear this fish from the right side. So I will choose here positive value, positive through 230 and rest all the same. Okay, now our 70% game is ready. You can see that. Okay, okay, you can see that our score is initial 0 and lives is 5. Okay, so as you see that as soon as it eat toxic fish, my score becomes -5. Okay, as soon as it fish eat fish, safe fish, my score become +10 and lives remain constant. Okay, so as you eat the toxic fish, my score will become -5 and lives also decreases. Okay, lives 2. Okay, and lives as I eat the toxic fish. Okay, lives 1 and game over. But the problem is here that whenever my game over screen is coming, my game is not stopping or other the things are not hiding. So for this we have to choose the broadcast option and we have to spread the message that when I receive game over, all the sprites that are behind the game over will hide it. So for this I will simply go to the option event and I will select the option what when I receive game over. Okay, all of the sprites will hide. Okay, so firstly I will hide the shark, secondly I will hide this fish. Okay, my toxic fish, and thirdly I will hide the safe fish. Okay, but another thing is also that I have chosen the backdrop, two backdrops, but here appears only one backdrop because in game over we have written the code that when I receive game over my backdrop switch to underwater 2, but we haven't written anywhere that when we have to switch the backdrop to another backdrop. So for this I will insert my backdrop here that when flag click. Okay, it will switch the backdrop to underwater 1 and as soon as our game over will screen will appear, so it will change to backdrop 2 underwater, that is underwater 2. So now our 70% game is completed. Okay, you can see that my underwater 1 is selected. It's now eating the safe fish, it's now eating the toxic fish, and toxic fish always appear from the right side. You can see that lives become decreases by eating the toxic fish. Okay, lives is decreases by -1. Okay, and game over. You can see that all the sprites behind the our game now is hide and only game over screen will appear. Okay, as I told you before the game that this shark, whenever it eats the safe fish, its size is increases, and whenever it eats the toxic fish, its size is decreases. So for this I have to chosen the message that I have broadcasting, that when broadcasting fish is toxic, then I will change the size of the fish. So for this, you can see that whenever my fish, means my shark is eating the fish, but its mouth is not opening. Okay. So for this, what I will do, I will again go to the event option and I will go to the receiver option, like when I receive. Now my option is when I take the message from this fish, that when my shark is eat what is safe fish, then it will broadcast a message what fish is safe. So shark will receive the message what when fish is safe. Okay, when I receive fish is safe. Okay, so what it will do, it will switch the costume. Okay, we will see that shark having A costume, B costume, and C costume. C's costume is not so much interesting, so we will left it. We will take the switch costume B and A, because B is open mouth and A is closed mouth. So firstly we will select the costume of open mouth of the shark. Okay, so I will simply select the shark B. Then I will wait for uh, very few seconds, not more than 0.2 or 3. Okay, I have selected 0.2 second, and then whenever shark will open after 0.2 second, it will close the mouth. Okay, switch costume to shark A. Okay. So I told you before, when my shark will eat safe fish, its size will increases. So just go to the looks option, just select the change size by 10. Okay, positive 10 return value for increase the size. And again, I will write a message here. What a shark is safe. Okay, ठीक है. Same concept for the toxic fish. You can see that, just duplicate it. Okay, so now I will change the message here. What message is fish is toxic? So now all things will be same, but here size will be negative, because now the fish is eating the toxic fish. Okay, now message will change. What message will appear here? A shark is poisoned. Oh, shark is poison. Okay, so you can see that our game is now full ready. Again, I will all the things repeated. Firstly, what I have written, when flag click, switch backdrop, because I have selected two backdrops. So I have selected first backdrop, underwater one. Then my shark will show and its size remains to 50%. Okay, then I have to move this shark according to my mouse pointer. So I have chosen that if distance to mouse pointer is greater than 10, then shark will point towards my mouse pointer and it will move 10 steps. In the second, what I have written, that when flag clicks set lives to 0, I have taken the two variables score and lives in my game. So first I have written that lives to 5, and second, if life equal to 0, then broadcast game over, because as you know that whenever we have remains lives equal to 0, then our game will be over. And what I have written this, when I receive game over, the shark will hide. As you know that whenever our game over sprite will appear, all the remaining sprite will be hide. And for this, what I have written, that when I flag clicked, the fish one will show, and again it will set size to 50%. And what I written in this, forever my fish is movement in the sea in the upward and downward motion. So I just wrote down a turn pick random minus 15 to 15 degree, then move 5 steps, and then I wrote down that whenever my fish will touch this edge, it will bounce back to the game screen. For this, I have written when flag click, our score will 0, and when my shark will touch this safe fish or toxic fish, it does when it eats the toxic fish, the score will -5 and life will -1, and again it will appear by the positive or right as per the safe and toxic fish. And my size, whenever I receive fish is safe, my size increased by 10, and it will say the message shark is safe. Okay, so I will start now my game. You can see that whenever it eats the safe fish, shark is safe, and you can see that my shark size is changes, because as you know that when you eat the healthy things, you become healthier. So as the shark is become also healthier. Okay, but as soon as it eating the toxic fish, you can see that its size is decreases by -10. You can see that shark is poisoned. As you already know that when you eat any poison thing, your health will become conscious. Okay, so I think you have understand the basic and some interesting about the scratch. Okay, I think you all have got it about the this module, scratch module. So you have to just go to the online, just type scratch.mit.edu on the Google Chrome, and just go to the option join scratch and make an account. After that, go to the create option, click on the create, and start making the game on the scratch. Okay, I think you have now getted some important knowledge about the scratch platform, that is beginner level. As you know that we have another level of our game module, that is intermediate module, or that is some advanced from the scratch. Okay, so we will move to the intermediate module of our game modules, that is construct 2. Okay, so for this, uh, b- 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 before starting, I will some details about the construct 2. This is the intermediate course of the Atal Innovation Mission, developed by the whole modules. The game development modules is being initiated by the Government of India, Niti Aayog, Atal Innovation Mission, and Niti Aayog, Dell Technologies and Learning Foundation. So we have the three courses available for the students. As you know that yesterday I told you that we have the three courses. First is beginner level, that I told you, and today I will just give about the brief intermediate level about the construct 2, that how can you download it, or how can you make your own game by learning from the website, that is Planet Code. Okay, so let us start our journey of the intermediate module, that how can you download your own game. So intermediate course is the construct 2. The intermediate course is very useful for the game developers who need some more animation effects. Okay, so what is construct 2? So construct 2 is very is very interesting, मतलब गेम का प्लेटफॉर्म्स है जो जिससे कि आपने जब चाइल्डहुड में तो जितने भी आपके मैक्सिमम 2D गेम्स हैं, that are made on the construct 2 platform. So today I will tell you that how can you download it, and how it appears when it downloads, and how can you start your own game. Okay, so it is very useful for the game developers, and it is now very very interested that very small programmer like you, class 6, 7th, 8th students are making very nice game on this platform. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first of all, I will said you that as Scratch is compatible to smartphone, laptop, desktop, tablet in any device, but the Construct 2 software is run on the Windows 7 or newer. It will not run on your smartphone. Okay. Secondly, you have to need some graphics like to a NVIDIA or AMD graphics card, and the processor is also good, and you have to need around 2 GB RAM. Okay. So these are the specific requirements of the system or laptop that you have to uh, in your डेस्कटॉप और लैपटॉप मीन्स विंडोज 7 होनी चाहिए या उससे न्यूअर होनी चाहिए, 2 GB रैम होनी चाहिए, ग्राफिक्स कार्ड होना चाहिए, और जो भी आपका प्रोसेसर हो अच्छा होना चाहिए. ओके, बिसाइड्स दिस, ओके, whenever you construct downloaded, the setup will begin to install. I will tell you construct 2 can still be installed, means it's a paid software, means it's a paid software, but the for the students, the trial version is also available. So I recommended you that for the beginner level, you have to just keep the trial version in your computer. Don't buy the paid version of this software, it is very costly. So I recommended you that just download the Construct 2 trial software. Okay, so just simply click on, I will provide all the link to you. I will just simply click on this whole Construct 2 platform is developed by the Axera. Is a platform or is a website. You can see that I just simply copy it this and paste it. Okay, so you can see that when whenever you type, or simply you just type it on your computer or laptop, axera.com. Okay, axera.com. You can simply also type it just axera.com. Not you have, don't write it like this construct to release. You just simply type it on the Google, axera.com. Okay, and just simply click on the first link. Okay, so also construct 3 available, construct 2 available, both are the same, no changes. But I will try you that just try with the construct 2 because its features is for the beginner. And you can download any this, just go to the download option and just click on it. Okay, so first off, you have to learn about the Construct 2 release R279. It's a very latest version. So all of you just go to the skira.com and click on the link available at the download. That just click on the download. Okay, as soon as you click on the download, you don't have to register or anything. You have to just click on the download and you can see that my software is installing in my computer. You can see that the Construct 2 software is installing in my computer. I will pause it because I already have. So as soon as you run this setup, okay, so this gearbox sign will appear. Is the sign of the Construct 2, or the you can uh, see the symbols of the gearbox. Okay, this is the symbol of the Construct 2 software, means you have to just click on it and it will appear like this. Okay, so it will appear like this. Okay, so you can made it various game on this Construct 2 platform. So today I will tell you that how can you make your own game on the Construct 2. Just click on the file, click on the new, and click on the new empty project. Okay, so you can see that we have a white window appear on my screen. Okay, and here are so many options. Okay, so before starting with the Construct 2, I will show you some game that are made by my student or by us. Okay, so you can see that here is a simple game. It is the bubble, like you are playing the bubble game or you are playing the Candy Crush game. Same game is made on the Construct 2. I will simply click on this option, run layout. You can see that I just simply click on it. So it will take some time because it's a big software and it will take time to open the game. Okay, so this you can make any game on the Construct 2 trial version software. Just you have to patience with you that just not, मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि आपसे कि आपको मतलब कोई भी चीज अगर मिलती है सीखने को, तो पहले आप बिगनर लेवल से उसको स्टार्ट करो, देन यू मूव टू द फर्दर एडवांस लेवल. Okay, so now our game will run on the layout. Okay, just wait because it's a huge game and it's a very big software, so it will take the time. Okay, just simply I have made various game. You can see that this also a game made by my student. You can see that when I click on, it will starting preview on my Google Chrome. Okay, So these are the games that are made by my student. Okay, so it will the game will appear on the Google Chrome. You can see that it will appear on the Google Chrome. It because the game is so much conceptual and so much critical, so it will take time to open it, and it's a very big game, so it will time take to open it. Okay, just wait, it's opening. As I told you that you need a big, you can see that, this is game made by my student. Okay, so you can see that game made by my student. So in this game, this is enemy, and we have to avoid the enemy by clicking the space or by the guns. Okay, so this is the game, simple game made by my student. Okay, also I will show you many more games that are made by my the students. uh, just wait. This is game made by me. It's a very simple platformer game, and whole these game you can learn by the Planet Code. Okay, so you can learn by the Planet Code. I will give you the link, all the links to you, that how can you go to the Planet Code and start learning. Also I will tell you that how can you sign in on the Planet Code, where you start your own game development journey. You can see that there are various platforms available. As soon as it will go to the end option, and the screen will appear the end. Okay, and the last game that I will shown to you, uh, this one. Okay, so it will appear whenever I click on this. You can see that, just wait, whenever I click on this bubble, it will simply just bubble out. Okay, means it will just, you can play this game. It's very interesting games, and this game is very simple. Okay, and construct 2 game is taking time, because it's not as easy as the scratch. It's take time, because in this there are so much conceptual things that are available. So I think you have understand all the things that I told you about, that how can you make your own games on the construct 2. Now I will tell you that how can you make your own game, that how can you, what is in this construct 2 software. Okay, so just I simply go to the construct 2 option here. Firstly you have to click the new, and just simply click on the empathy project, and just simply click on new empathy project. After that, a white screen will appear on your screen. You can see that this white screen will appear on your screen, and here is one layout and one is event sheet. So firstly, you have to go to the this option. You can see it here is written layers and projects. You have to just simply click on the projects and write down your project name, whatever your project name. Like I am writing my project name, a simple platformer game. Okay, so as soon as I wrote my platformer game, so my game will save this by this name, a simple platformer game. So by this clicking this, you have to go to the properties and just simply check it that what you have write is correct or not. Yes, it's that's a simple platformer game. Okay, so then you have to go to the layout. Layout is that window in which your game will up, is screen in which your game will run, or your game will all the things, all the objects, and all the all the levels will appear here only. Means layout means levels. Levels means you have to add objects, behaviors, and properties in it. This is the layout. So you just simply click on the layout and just write down the main layout. Okay. As you have write down the main layout, also write down the same event sheet that is related to that main event sheet. I will tell you that what is event sheet. Okay. So what layout is that? Layout is that window in which you have to insert your objects, in which you have to insert the properties, in which you have to insert the behavior of any character. Okay. The event is that in which you have to do actions or give instruction to the your object to follow it. Means event में आप programming जैसे as you write, जैसे आप स्क्रैच में लिखते थे प्रोग्रामिंग के कि ब्लॉक्स को आप पिक करते थे और ड्रॉप करते थे, वैसे ही यहाँ पे क्या है, इवेंट शीट का वो रूप काम है कि वो सारी प्रोग्रामिंग को जो भी आप लिखोगे और जिससे आप उसको लिंक करोगे, वो प्रोग्रामिंग उस ऑब्जेक्ट से लिंक हो जाएगी थ्रू द इवेंट. You can see that you can just add event, so it will add event now because our system is here, no object will here, so it will give only the system. Okay, I will just simply cancel on it. Okay, I think you have just understood it that what is layout and what is event sheet. Layout is that window in which you have to add objects, properties, and behaviors of any sprite or characters. Event sheet is that sheet in which you have to write coding or programming for that objects or sprite that is interlinked with it. Okay, now just simply go on the layers. Layers is that window in which you have to add the object of your layout. Means if you click on the main layout and you just simply click on this layer, so the layout, main layout is interlinked with layer. Okay, so in the trial version you can add maximum up to 4 layers like main 1, main 2, main 3, or also the 4 event sheet, and one event sheet has 4 layer in it. Okay, so why one event and one main layout, one event sheet and one layout has 4 layers in it. Layer is that window or in which you have to add background or object or any character in your game. Okay, so let's start with the main event. Okay, so I have clicked on the main. Okay, as you see that when I click on the main, our layout, because it's a layout, main is our layout, so you can see that layout properties is available here. So you have to change layout screen as per your game. If you have to play on your mobile, so you have to write some other layout size. If you have to make the game on your laptop size, you have to just simply change the layout size. So I just make a platformer game as you play the Mario in your childhood. So you can see that the platformer game is big in width बस स्मॉल इन हाइट. मीन्स उनकी जो विड्थ होती है वो काफी बिग होती है, बट जो हाइट है वो एक सिंपल लेवल में रहती है. तो मैं यहाँ पे क्या करूंगा, लेआउट साइज में कुछ वैल्यू को इंक्रीज लिखूंगा और हाइट को कम कर दूंगा. ठीक है, तो लेआउट वो विंडो है जहां पे हमें अपने गेम्स के सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स, प्रॉपर्टीज को शो कराना है, या वो यहाँ पे अपीयर होंगी. सारा कुछ बैकग्राउंड, ऑब्जेक्ट्स एंड स्प्राइट करेक्टर सब कुछ हमें लेआउट में ही रखना है बाय द यूजिंग ऑफ द लेयर. ओके, ऑल्सो आई विल जस्ट सिंपली राइट डाउन द मार्जिन्स. ओके, ठीक है. मार्जिन क्या है, व्हाट इज मार्जिन? मार्जिन इज दैट यू कैन सी दैट डॉटेड लाइंस. You can see that dotted lines, like you when you play the Mario, the extra background effect will appear like when you are moving. Also the camera will also moving with your movement. Means when you play the Mario game, so they what they are using, the behind the screen they are using a camera that are moving around your, whenever the Mario is moving, also your screen will appear like this. So we will, when you have make a very big game like Mario, then you will use this window. But now we will choose only our layout size window, that is 6976 comma 480. Okay, then I will go to the layer option and I just simply click on the first layer, just simply rename it. Okay, what you have write, like I have to selected the background, so I will firstly write the background. Okay, so what is this unlock? You can see that it is unlocked now, but whenever I click on it, it's unlocked. Sorry, it's locked, and whenever I click, it's unlocked. Unlock means you will change in this layer anytime, but when you lock this sprite, you can't change anything to it. So remember it, when you are making any game, you have to unlock that layer. Okay, so just go to the layer, simply rename it as per your game preference, and just simply click the right click on this is this layout. Okay, just simply two times click on it, and it will appear like this. Like there are many things available, you can see that button, file chooser, keyboard, sprite, text, gamepad, mouse, so many things are available. So today I am going to just give you a brief, because construct2 software is not understanding in one day. It will take some time to understand. I will tell you the platform where you have to start learning this whole construct2 platform very easily. So today I just give you brief that what is this, what is this. Okay, so we have to choose the background. So just simply click on the tile background and just simply click on it. Okay, so I think you have understand that how can I insert it. Just simply double click on the tile background and just simply write down the background and selected the tile background and insert it. Okay, as soon as you insert it, just again right click on this. Okay, then this screen will appear on your game software construct2. So what is this? This is the window where you have to upload the image. In the construct2, there is no inbuilt image like the scratch, that the scratch has the inbuilt character or inbuilt background. But here you have to download all the PNG images only for your background, and for the transparent background use any software that are available online. So I will just simply go to the edit image. Okay, so I will just go to this, and I will simply click on it, and I will simply just click on this. Okay, so you can see that I have chosen the background of my game, that is blue. Okay, you can see it. Also you can change the size of this background. Just simply click on it. You can see that layer properties is selected name background, and just uh, change the size of this. Okay, just change the size of this. So what is the size of the layout, that you have to write down here. Okay, so you can simply just change the position of your background. Okay, you can see that yes, it's nice. Okay, again go to the projects option. Okay, simply click on the first this option. Okay, and the properties bar will open. So you can see that project settings, go to the project in first layout. You have to select the what is first layout is our main. Okay, then you have to simply go to the conference settings, previous browser, Chrome. Like my game is opening in the Chrome browser, so just simply click on it, preview browser Chrome. Okay, then go to the option pause on unfocus. This option, if you want to run the game continuously, then write no. Then if you write if you run the game on the Google Chrome and suddenly you have to do some changes in your game in the software, so you can just simply write it yes pause on unfocus. Like you have you have one option pause. Pause means rukna ya stop. So whenever you play the game on the Google Chrome window and as soon as you have to do some changes, so the game will pause, means game वहीं रुक जाएगा जहाँ पे आपने लेफ्ट करा है. Then again you will go to the game and it will start running. Okay, so now you can also check your game that it the changes that you have made is correct or not. Just simply click on this run layout. Okay, so you can see that our blue background is appear in my Google Chrome. I think you all understand that how can you choose your own background. Just simply, firstly you have to choose the layout size, that what layout size you have to choose. Secondly, you have to select the layer like background. Firstly, you have to make the background of any game. So just simply rename it background. Rename. After this, click on the this white screen. Simply double click, double right click on the white screen like this. Okay, after this you have to just insert the background by the tiled background and just insert it again. Okay, after this when you work all over your layer, just simply lock it. Okay, just simply lock it. Now you will not do any changes in it. You will not do any changes in it. You have to insert one new layer. So how to insert a new layer? So just simply click on this option and one new layer will appear. Okay, I think you have all understand till now. Okay, so now I will again go to the view that you can see here many option is coming like project bar, state properties bar. If you like this, then properties bar will remove. If you simply click on this, properties bar will appear here. Okay, now I will go to the show to grid. You can see that I have chosen the grid option. Grid option why I've chosen? Because when you are new and you are unable to set the size of any sprite or object, you just simply click on it and just simply click on the snap grid. Okay, snap means जो आप कैरेक्टर्स दोगे उसमें जितना भी उसका साइज होगा वो साइज आपके यहाँ पे अपीयर होके आ जाएगा. लाइक इफ यू हैव चूजन एनी बॉक्स, okay, so box size will appear like this. This one box is size of what? 32 comma 32. This one box is size around 32 width and 32 height. So whenever you take any object and you have to change any object any size, so you can change by this scene that is my one box is 32 comma 32. So if you have to increase the size of any object, you can simply just see here. Okay, now I will choose one platform game here. Okay, that is my platform. So I will just simply give the ground name. Okay, just I simply give the ground name because it's my platform. So just I simply again I click on it. After that, because I have already choose the background, so now this time I will not choose the background. Okay, I will simply choose the what sprite. As you know that in the scratch also I have chosen the sprite or character. So simply you have to choose the sprite. Just simply click on it and write the sprite name whatever you want as per your game. Okay, write down the name. I have wrote down the ground plate for my game. Okay, just simply click right click on it, and as soon as you click right click on it, the painting like you have two painting in your computer like same the painting screen will appear like this. So here are various options: load an image, save image, सेट एक्सपोर्ट. आप जैसे मैंने बोला है कि आपको एक्सपोर्ट करना है किसी फॉर्मेट में तो भी आप कर सकते हो, क्रॉप कर सकते हो एंड मेनी थिंग्स. राइट, रोटेट क्लॉकवाइज और एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. You have to crop an image, crop transparent, because sometimes when you pick an image, some crop means untransparent images also come with it, so you just simply click on it, so it will select only the image that is required our game. So just simply click on this image and I will just select the open. Okay, so my open that ground pattern is selected. Now I just simply just click on it. Okay, as soon as you see that our ground pattern, whenever you choose any images, okay, firstly the image will is in hollow conditions, means whenever जब भी आप कोई भी इमेज सिलेक्ट करते हो तो वो क्या होती है, ट्रांसपेरेंट या हॉलो होती है। तो अगर आप कभी गेम खेलते हो, जस्ट लिसन व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, सो आपको जब भी प्लेटफॉर्म का गेम खेलना है तो जो प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, मीन्स वेन एवर यू आर प्लेइंग एनी प्लेटफॉर्म गेम्स, द प्लेटफॉर्म्स दैट यू हैव टू चूज as an object in your game, you have to choose the properties or behavior in it, because its initial behavior is hollow behavior, because our image is doesn't have any solid effect. So you have to give the properties of the solid behavior to this object or ground. Okay, so how can you insert any properties in any object? You just click on it, simply that object you have selected, and go to the option, go to the properties option. Then just you have to see that after the instance variable there are behavior modes. Behavior means whatever the properties you have to add in it, you have to just simply click on it, behaviors. After that, as you soon click on the behaviors, you can add the behavior. Okay, so my behavior, what is currently my behavior of this image is hollow, but for my game I have to choose the solid, so I have to add it. Okay, so my behavior properties is selected. I think you got it. How can you change the behavior of any sprite or object? Just simply click on it, go to the behavior properties and select the behavior. There are various behavior in it coming in this construct, like destroy outside layout, drag and drop. So you can not learn in one lecture. It takes time to understand this construct to software. So it's my request, just simply today's I am giving you brief about this construct too, and at last 10 minutes I will tell you that from where you will learn all these things very easily. Okay, as soon as you select the solid behavior, now your object, another object or another player will stand still on this solid ground pattern. If you have to make more this, just simply copy it and just simply paste it. Okay, so you can paste it, many more I can paste it. I just simply tell you that how can you define the size of this, that what is the size. So you can see that by the properties of this, by the properties of this, you can see that its properties in solid, but you can see a size. The size of this, the size of this is about 128 comma 128. As you, as I told you that one grid is of 32 width and 32 height, so 32 plus 32, 64 plus 64 is around 128. So you can see that 128 comma 128. How can you know my grid width and grid height is one grid and one height is 32 comma 32, and it's taken the four column, so it is around the size is 128 comma 128. Okay, you can also change the size of your object by just clicking on it. Like if I have to make 64 comma 64, so it will become small. I think you got it. Okay, I will not go further on it. I will just simply close on it. If I have to add layer on it, I just simply click on the layer 3, add the layer, and just simply rename it. Okay, so just simply name it, like I have to write player, so I just simply write the player. Okay, so again, just simple click on it, click on the sprite. Initially you have to remember that you have to simply when you start your own game, I told you before that you have to remember always the three tasks. First task is our background, and rest and all the other thing is in comes in sprite. So you can see that I have already chosen the tile background. Now I will simply choose the player or sprite. So I just write the player. Okay, then I go to the insert option and just I simply insert in it. Okay, so you can see that the transparent image is also come to in my game. So you just simply click on it. Okay, just simply click on it and just simply you can see that my player is selected here. Okay, so you can see that uh, you can also lock it and just unlock it, and if you have to, like, this player is going outside, to just simply unlock it player and just move it. Now it's okay, and I will see it that it's okay or not. Just simply click on it and you can see it. Okay, you can see it. Dekho, like this my player is appear here on my platform. Okay, so how can you learn by your own like this? Today I am telling you about the constructor software, that how can you make your own game by the constructor. In this it's taking around 3 hours or 4 hours to make one full game in the constructor, because it's time taking. But today I am just briefing you about that what is layer, what is projects, and what is properties of this. Now I am going to tell you one website that where you have to learn all the things very easily. So for this, just simply concentrate and give me only 5 minutes. Okay. So as I told you before, that the whole platforms, that this the whole game development platform is launched by Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog and Dell Technologies, and whole this program is implemented by Learning Links Foundation. So this platform is developed by the government of India, as Prime Minister also uh, receives also gives the message about the uh, gaming journey and gaming platform. So Niti Aayog takes the initiative for game development. So you can write down this website on your paper or copy, www.planetcode.in. Just write down on your copy or remember it. What's the website? You have to remember it, www.planetcode.in. Some students known about this website because it's launched by the Niti Aayog. So some students knows about it, but many of the students also don't know about this. So I just simply uh, go to this website. I will simply close it, close the all website. Okay, you have to go to which website? As I told you, www.planetcode.in. Just simply click on the planetcode.in website. Okay, so as soon as you click on the planetcode.in website, this whole window will appear on your smartphone or in laptop or in tablets. Here, whole this platform is developed by Niti Aayog Atal Innovation Mission, and whole this platform is supported by Dell Technologies, and partners is also Learning Foundation. It's a very, very interesting website about the gaming. If you want to make a game developer in spite of the game player, so you can learn from this website that how can you make your own game. There are few steps that you have to follow it. I am just telling about the few steps, that how can you make the account and how can you log in it and how can you start your own gaming journey. So just simply click on the sign up option. So as soon as you click on the sign up option, the register now or create a new account will appear on your screen. So as a student, you have to select the student account, and as you are a teacher, so you have to select the teacher account. So just simply log in with your details, like which, write what your name, last name, username. The most important thing is here that you have to choose a unique username. Like someone has chosen the username Ankit triple two, Ankit triple four, means you have to always choose a very unique username. Also, you can take suggestions from this. If you don't want to take suggestion, so remember, just write down your username. Okay, so you have to remember always the username. Why you have to remember the username? Because when you log in it, you have to write down your username. After that, you have to write down your mail id. Like mail id is my deepak.porwal@kvsrodelhi.in. So all of the students and respected teachers just write down your website. If the student is not having their mail id, they can write down their parents mail id. So it is not compulsory, but if you forget the password, then the reset password will come to your email id. Password and confirm password make any unique password, and this password will be same as in this block. Okay, date of birth, write your date of birth, any date of birth you can write in which you are born, like 15 May 1992, 1904. For the boys, just select male. For the girls, select female. Okay, school name, write down Kendriya Vidyalaya. You have to write down only alphabet. Okay, so you have to write down the only alphabet. If you write the number, then it will not take the number. Just if, like if you have Kendra Vidyalaya number one, so you have to write Kendra Vidyalaya, like I have Janakpuri, so you have to write down only the number one, like this Kendra Vidyalaya number one. So you have to write down only alphabet, no number. Okay. School type is government school is Kendra Vidyalaya. Country is India. Just select the India country. Okay, just select the India country, select the state, like I have selected the Delhi state, so select the state Delhi. District, you can select your district in which your school is belong, like northeast, southeast. And if you have to write down your number, write it, otherwise left this column. It's not compulsory. Yes, grade is compulsory, like in which class you are studying. So class 6, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Okay, I think all of the students have understand. In this, you have to just concentrate on the username and password, because that will be useful while logging it. Okay, so you have to just write down your username and password. Just go to the login. Okay, so as you see that your username will appear, and your password that you have made will appear here. So just log in with that credentials. Just log in. Okay, so as soon as you log in it, your name will appear like this. Welcome Ankit Rana, Sumit Rana, जो भी आपका नाम हो, वो आपका appear होके यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. अब इस साइट में क्या है ऐसा कि आप बाय की आप खुद लर्न कर सकते हो. इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वेबसाइट. एज यू नो दैट द गेमिंग, the sites that are available online is charges huge, like 1 lakh per course, 1 lakh something course. But here is totally free, and it is very easy to learn about these websites. So what is Medal is used for? Like if you complete the Scratch course by seeing the video, you got a bronze medal here. If you learning the Constructive software from this website, you will and complete it, you will get the silver badge. And if you complete the advanced Unity course from this Planet Code, you will get the gold badge. So I was just simply click on the second course or first course. I will just simply click on the Scratch. Okay. As you see that I have told you yesterday and today also about the scratch. So also you can learn from the planet code. Okay, you can learn from the planet code about the scratch. Just simply read it once and just simply click on the first video of this about game development. Just simply click on the first video of my course. Okay, so as soon as you click on the first video, the black screen will appear. You have to select the course from here. Okay, you have to select the course introduction and just simply click on the first option about the game development. As soon as you click on the first, the introduction to the course video will run. Just simply click on the play option and you can see it. The video will run simultaneously. You can see it. Okay, so this course is only for you and this website is made only for your learning purpose. So it's a very interesting website made by the government of India. You can learn all the things by simply just register on it and log in on it and just simply click on it. Here are four games that are made for you. That here are the four games that are fully made for you. Like first one game is Douse World Fire, second game is Save the Aquatic Animals, third is Trees Our Lifeline, and fourth is Prevent Ozone Depletions. So students just started learning, go home and just sign up and log in and started the game developing journey. Okay. As the beginner course, I told you that it's about the scratch. Okay. So also you can learn the second course, that is construct 2. Okay, just simply click on it and all the videos of the construct tool, that how can you install, how can you make your own games. Here your two games full, here two games like this Save the Human Beings are made for you. So just simply go home and complete the both these course by seeing the video. Okay, so I think all of the students enjoyed the gaming journey. Okay, if any students having problem, we will share all the resources with you. Don't worry about the links and resources. We will provide all the resources to your concerned teachers shortly. Okay, so tomorrow is our last day for this community outreach program, and I think it's very important program for those students who want to learn technologies. Okay, so tomorrow we will teach about the artificial intelligence program. That you know that CBSE is also involving the artificial intelligence program. For this, our very highly profiled instructor will come and teach you about the construct 2 program. So I request you that don't forget tomorrow lectures because it's very important for your future. Our sir will teach you that how can you make your career in artificial intelligence. As you know that the main technologies that are running currently is artificial intelligence and machine learning. So tomorrow our sir will guide you that how can you make perfections in artificial intelligence program. So till then, bye bye, take care, and if you are having any problem, so just write down it and we will shortly come to you and take will solve it. Okay, so from this I am going to end my session. All of you just take care and bye bye.